So I guess probably some of you, and probably most of you, are still snoozing, and that's cool. Wish I was, but what an amazing place. Um, Anyhow, I thought I might do a little walk through just part of the place, so that way you could kind of see what it's all about. I'm actually in the room that I slept in last night. Very comfortable, great sleep. Um, First of all, I wanted to say Happy New Year's to everybody. And what a great weekend, man, to start it out. Also, wanted to thank the people that was all part of this last night. Um, Wanted to thank Penn Paranormal. Uh, it was an awesome weekend for all of us, but yet they had to go home a little early, and that kind of stunk. But hey, things happen, and it's all good. But guys, this was an amazing night last night. I have never in all my years and Phasma box sessions, which haven't been too many years, I guess, but even using spirit boxes, if you didn't witness last night with us online or wasn't here, you need to go back and watch as much of the live from last night. That was the most amazing session of communication that I've ever been part of. Excuse me. When it comes to spirit box and it comes to a Phasma box, anything like that. And there's a special surprise in there if you go check it out, where we had something else happen that was absolutely awesome. So I wanted to maybe walk. I'm on the top floor of the sanitarium, and I thought maybe do a walk through. And like I said, I know most of you are probably still asleep or just getting up or don't even want to listen to this right yet. Uh, you can go come back later and check it out. Also, just wanted to just tell everybody we are so humbled by the experiences that we're having. We're humbled by this field, and we're humbled by the fact that we have such great friends. Chris Hammond and Amy Fink also joined us this weekend. As you know, Chris and I, he's one of my closest. But yeah, we thank them too. And I just can't wait to experience more stuff in this year of 2022. It's the year for vapor. It's the year for paranormal. And we hope that most of you want to check it out and ride along with us on these, adventures that we do. Also, we have some private client cases coming up. I've got a couple weeks of something I have to do in my personal life that I'm going to be out of town. But after that, I will get back in the swing of things. I myself, next weekend on Friday, I'm going to Boobies Brewery, and yes, it's called Boobies, Bubes. Got invited by my friend and the lovely Maven Medium, Kelly Miller, to come check that out, stay overnight, and looking forward to that as well. But we are getting ready to head out of here, and like I said, I wanted to do kind of a walkthrough to check for any equipment or anything like that as well, to also say goodbye to the residents that are here. May not be able to see them, but we could definitely feel them and hear them last night. So anyhow, let me get my ugly mug out of the picture here. And here we go. So, this is what I see when I wake up this morning. And it's still snowing a little bit. You can see it's on the rooftops right here, but nothing we have to really worry about. But what a beautiful view. I mean, looking down through there, this is just a beautiful, gorgeous area. Snow's picking back up. So this is actually an Indian reservation that it sets on. And pretty cool. But also, I'm sitting here this morning before I come on live and just looking out and wondering how many people stood at this exact same window that, you know, were sick, either mentally or physically. It seemed like they had a beautiful and wonderful caring staff here at one point. You know, I mean, I think the whole time it was open, it was like that. I know the owner now is awesome. But I'm just saying, can you imagine? There's a penny in the windowsill, huh? Ooh, I noticed there's pennies all over this. Never seen this last night. I guess it's an offering. And we're going to leave ours. How's that sound? So, leave our little offering there. Leave another one up there. So, just sitting here thinking of how many people looked out this exact window at the same thing I'm seeing. Or I don't think there wasn't any houses here for a while. But just, I guess the easiest way to say it is I'm thinking about these people looking out this window and this being, you know, the final places or the final days of their lives. And there's a fly, man. That's crazy. I just can't imagine what it would be like to be in that position. So, grab my stuff here. Definitely got a paranormal hangover this morning. So this here, like I said, was where I slept at last night, and it was so comfortable. This is where Dusty and Mandy snoozed at. Creepy doll place. This here is the examination room. My buddy Henry there. Yep. Pretty cool. And I don't mean to make you guys try not to be as steady as I can with everything. And this place, man, is like a maze. Why is it like that? I just remembered how I just thought about something. How come, like, you know, we do St. Albans a lot. That's like our sister. That's like our, I don't want to say sister. That's like our place to go. You know what I'm saying? And that place is hard to get around. Like, yeah, like you, I don't know. Oh, hello. I thought this was it. I just come in a different way. So that's a seance room. And if you were lucky enough last night, there's that freaking doll, baby. If you were lucky enough last night, you got to join us for the session that we had in here. Cool. So I got a full night of camera while we were asleep, or video while we were sleeping. So there's the creepy ass doll from last night. Crazy. And I think it knows it was crazy. Now I hope that I hope it doesn't go off now. I wouldn't know what to do. So I'm going to tell you about something. So everybody that was on last night, they were checking things out. They know what it was like. I hope that people can go on there and check it out. You will not be disappointed whatsoever. But I can tell you something that happened. We went, after we were done with our session last night, we make our way downstairs, had us a couple cigarettes, you know, got ourselves buttoned up for the night to go to bed. Everybody was down there. Nobody else in the house. Everybody's down in the living room or on the porch. This door right here was about halfway open. Or no, it was all the way open. I'm sorry, at that point. We come back up the steps. Nobody was up here that we know of. Now, Chris, he had brought up some blankets and stuff, but I don't think he came in this room. I think he just went up to like where the room where Tommy, they call Tommy's room. But he goes, anyway, he's the only possibility, and I haven't been able to talk to him yet, but we end up coming up the steps. You have to come through this room to be able to get downstairs. Like I said, it's a maze, just like St. Albans. I don't understand why these sanitariums have mazes where it's hard to figure out where in the heck you're going, other than maybe they did it like that because if they tried to get somebody that was mentally ill, tried to escape, you know, they would have a heck of a time figuring out how to get out. Anyhow, back to what I was talking about. We walk into this room, and like I said, if you go around this corner, it actually is the door that I will open up to be able to go downstairs, and then there's a couple other ways that you can go. But the freakiest thing is what I'm saying is that there was a teddy bear laying on the floor right outside the door, and none of us were up here, and my phone was dead. I couldn't take a picture of it. And this is why we left the camera in here last night. I don't know how far that footage went, but it was definitely crazy. I'm hearing noises now all around me. Something's moving. I'm trying to figure out which one. You can move again. I was the one that was in here last night talking with you. I think you know that. Can you yell out as loud as you can for me? Maybe I can hear you. Or could you knock on something for me? Well, guys, you know, I introduced myself as Andy last night. And I wanted to thank you guys. I wanted to thank all the spirits here that communicated last night. That was one of the most wonderful experiences I've ever had in my entire life. And you guys were some of the most intelligent beings that I have ever came in contact with. Even you. But I just wanted to thank you guys for giving myself and everybody else that was involved the experience. And I wanted to thank you for everything that you do for other teams and other people. And I hope that you're happy here. And I just wanted to come say goodbye to you guys. We're headed back to Virginia. And unfortunately, you're not allowed to go with us. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to attach to anything that we have and come with us. You have to stay here. And I hope that doesn't upset any of you. But you have to stay here just because, you know, this is where you have been. And if you're not happy, then seek the light. Go to the light. There's something there that's way greater than anything you experienced while you were here. I can promise you that. As when you were living. But thank you, all of you. I will be back one day. I promise you that. And I am going to just say that if anybody else comes in here to communicate, to try to talk to you, please do what you did last night. Let your story be heard now that you know that you can be heard. And maybe you knew that prior. I know you sure was really good at it, so I was impressed. Anyhow, this doll here, Mary Jo, has a very good sense of knowing things, and yeah. And I can understand what she's saying. And that thing right there would crack you up when it comes on. Anyhow, guys. So, yeah, what an ugly, anyhow, fighting that paranormal hangover, going down here and getting the crew on their feet, because we got to get hitting the road. Like I said, I got some personal things going on, so I kind of need to get back to Virginia. It's about a 5.5 hour ride, and then I have about a 2 hour ride ahead of me after that. So a lot of windshield time today. Anyhow, guys, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for tuning in, for checking us out. And biggest thing is, please forward everybody or tell everybody to come check us out. I want to thank Penn Paranormal, Mary Jo, and Bill, who I adore. They are family. And I know she helped us get some viewers on last night because she didn't want to disappoint them. I know she had advertised that she was going to be here doing lives, and they just had some personal stuff going on. One of their fur babies was not in the best of health, but it seems like it's a possibility everything's good now. So we thank God for that. And, you know, biggest thing is that they got home safe last night to the fur babies, and nice and warm at home. And that's about it, guys. Happy New Year's. Let's make 2022 better and just spread more love and light than we ever have. Let's get over this crap that's going on out here, whether political or, you know, whatever it may be. But let's just start enjoying each other, no matter color of skin, no matter political affiliation, no matter belief or not belief, no matter Christian, non-Christian, you know, no matter gay, not gay. Who cares? Let people live their lives as long as they're not hurting someone else. And that's what it's all about. It's about enjoying yourself as a human being and be able to find others to enjoy that with, because life is short. If you're watching this or checking it out at some other point, you wouldn't be if you didn't believe in the life after this. And you know how short that life can be. And we've lost so many over the last couple of years, and this past year was horrible as well. And we remember, look at that, we remember each and every one of you, and it's horrible what goes on out here that we can't control. But we can control a lot with both prayer, love, respect, listening. Yeah, listening and respecting without being an ass towards another person for whatever it may be. So guys, I'm going to sign out so we can hit the road. We love each and every one of you. Take care of yourself and stay spooky.